So on second thought, rule number 1,
What's that?
get the money first. Rule number 2,
What?
don't forget the money. Play by these rules and everything will be all right. Get paid, young player.
Get paid.
Get paid, young player.
Get paid.
Welcome to Second Thought. On Second Thought, I am your host, Mike Hayes, and this is my co-host, Bo.
Still Bo. I'm still
so,
Bo.
and he don't know though. So.
Oh.
But anyway, so as you know, in our September episode, we talked about college football and NIL deals. So we wanted to take a time out and look at some other stuff on Second Thought on this particular segment of Different Thought Podcast. And we wanted to talk about basically retrofitting stereotypes or
retroactive correction.
Retroactive correction.
Yeah,
so,
something like that.
Yeah. So
y'all can come up with a better word.
Yeah, but anyways, I brought it up at the end of the show. We talked about the Reggie Bushes, the Jameis, the famous Jameis situations and things of that nature. There's a ton of other stories out there where our brothers have been ridiculed as criminals, and the Peter Warricks and all that stuff of being so terrible. So with this new NIL deal, I think that we should be retroactive, going back and saying, hey, these people weren't that bad. Their reputation wasn't that bad, because it cost these folks money, man. It cost Jameis his name, image, and likeness going into the league. He had a reputation going into the league. You don't think he did? Peter Warrick. What would Peter Warrick been without if he didn't get into that trouble with the jury and had an NIL deal?
I get hung up, since you brought up Jameis. I'm like hung up on Jameis' situation, because Jameis, the man put crab legs down his shorts and walked out the door with down his sweatpants and walked out the door with it, and was caught on video. See, that was his problem. It's like,
so time out, because I've been in these situations before. When you're a college athlete,
I'm not saying.
No. When you're a college athlete, you walk into stores. And people that work there that know you be like, hey man, yeah, we'll look the other way. You good. But then something happens and somebody catches them, and then they're like, yeah.
So do we know that's what happened with him?
I'm not saying that's what happened with him. I don't know either way, but
okay.
What I also am saying is there's always more to the story. And so
I'm not going to disagree with that.
And so I truly believe that, in my heart of hearts, seeing it firsthand with other players, not saying that I did it, but
Mike took some crab legs. He took some crab legs.
I ain't taking no crab legs now. I may have gotten a free meal in the cab or something.
He took some burger patties or something.
But
some Bubba burgers.
I just think that I find it very interesting that he got ridiculed so much when you had other players that are not black that have done way worse things.
Okay, let me chime in.
Jameis
is different. You gotta know how to steal, okay? Let me just go and put it.
You gotta know how to. That's what I'm saying. That's all. That's the point. That's all I'm saying. It's like,
I'll give you that.
You gotta be a petty thief. You know what I'm saying? Jameis you eating too high class, brother. Come on down. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
But at the same point in time,
he probably couldn't see what he was stealing.
At the same point in time, I ask you this. If you are a 18, 19-year-old kid and you walk into a store, I don't care, you walk into Red Lobster, Walmart, wherever it may be, and they're like, hey, you like steak? Here, you can have this bone-in ribeye. You can have four bone-in ribeyes for the price of one.
I ain't putting Mike.
Just put it right here in your pants.
I can't put no meat on my meat, man. Like, let's start there.
Meat to meat.
I can't. So when I was in college, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not proud of it, but I did. I may or may not have gotten somebody to bring me some chicken around the back, but it's chicken though. You know what I'm saying? You get that plentiful. Can't. It's crab legs.
But at the same point in time, case in point. At the same point in time, let's look at it from this perspective. Did Jameis do anything that any other college student would have done?
Yeah, I mean, when you come from the hood, you ain't just stealing crab legs.
But it ain't just.
Now, if it was something else, I could. But the sentiment, I get what you're trying to say.
But it ain't just Jameis. You know what I'm saying? I mean, excuse me. It ain't just black people from the hood. White people do the same thing.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
And they don't get ridiculed. Baker Mayfield, bro, he ran from the police. Yeah. But Cam got scared and threw the stolen laptop that he bought from somebody out the window, and they made him out to be a thug at Florida. See what I'm saying?
Well, that's called being black in America.
I mean,
that's
what I'm trying to bring. That's what I'm trying to bring to the forefront. But I still think that Jameis should not be, But the other part about Jameis, because I already know we're both gonna go with this. The man did get on top of a table and say some obscenities that was not. So
he's an unstable dude, but I think
he was a 19-year-old kid.
Yes, he was.
Time out. But that don't take away from the fact when he got into the NFL, he told people, "Let's eat these W's." Okay, come on, man. He was making bad decisions.
He's just an interesting character. He's an interesting person in general. He's just a character. So I think using him as an example. So I guess to tighten it back up, we talking about a retroactive correction for versus NIL deal. So I think we're saying that Jameis, had NIL existed, would he have stolen crab legs?
No, I'm gonna say that.
I think he might have.
If we could only. If we could only pick one person,
I think because he an interesting dude, he might have just done it just for the sake of doing it. Well, that's all I'm saying.
Let's say this: if you had to pick,
you said that because they're a strong, rich white men. Do stuff.
Absolutely.
If you had to if you had to pick two athletes from college to get retro, all their stats get reinstated.
Yeah, so we talking about stats and all that stuff, not stealing crab legs.
You got Maurice Claret. Yep. You got. You got Jameis, you got Cam, you got Reggie Bush,
Fab
Five. So if y'all who as athletes, what two would y'all retroactive?
Fab Five off top.
Okay.
Fab Five off top because they literally changed a lot of the game, not just the game. They changed the way you dress in the game. They changed, wearing black socks. They changed all sorts of things in the game, and they got nothing for it. So I would definitely be like, they need their reparations. God dang it. So Fab Five was my top.
NIL reparations.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Yeah.
NIL reparations.
Yeah, good one, Bo.
Who you got, Bo?
NIL reparations. Who did a lot that didn't get anything for it? What was the dude?
Or they got something for it, but then they got ridiculed and.
Yeah. I guess I'm just thinking about just not getting your just due for the things that you did for your respective sport. What was the dude that played at Oklahoma? The
best that never was.
Yeah, the best that never was. That dude.
But he
has some of it, but still, if the NIL existed, he may not have made the same choices.
But that's all I'm saying is that if the NIL would existed, do we think that Jameis would be making these dumb decisions?
Probably.
Oh Jesus, y'all so rough on this, bro.
This what makes it funny.
Man,
he might not have, but I don't know. Because there are people that don't have to do stupid stuff that do stupid stuff.
My top three offhand though, the first three to come in mind is Maurice Claret, Fab Five, Maurice Claret, and Reggie Bush. But it's a toss between Reggie Bush and the prior kid.
I'm gonna say off top.
Oh yeah.
Off top. I don't. is Reggie Bush. He is
Reggie Bush.
He is the most electrifying athlete I've ever seen play college football. Like, I know everybody gonna talk about the U and how they had all these guys, but
Reggie Bush was different. Man. He was different.
But you know they did.
Y'all talking about skill. I'm just saying, like,
oh no, USC was up there with how big the U was when at their prime. Like,
I know,
nobody checking out USC.
I think, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Let's be real. Like, if you gave what are you giving back Reggie Bush for reparations? His Heisman? Because he got money. I
thought they took his stats away.
They did take his stats.
So we talking about stats.
Yeah.
I was talking about money.
All of it.
Reggie straight.
Reggie, because Reggie's still
we know he get paid. He got paid, but
his mama still living in the house.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh, you gotta get out of the house. Like, oh.
But yeah, USC owe him. Man.
It's still part of the reparations package, whether you deserve it or not.
I agree.
He's still.
I guess we gotta define what the reparation package look like. Is it that? Is it money? Is it reputation? Is it
all of it? Okay. I think it's all of them together. Right. It could be anything that you lost.
Then I forgot. Then Peter Ward, he definitely should get some reparations, right? Because Peter Ward was, I almost was a Florida State fan because of Peter Ward, dog. Because Peter was out here doing. Y'all don't remember Peter Ward?
Hey man, look, Reggie Bush.
Y'all don't remember Peter Ward?
Was that dude? And I will agree.
Y'all don't remember Peter Ward?
I remember him, but
it's not registered.
I would think you would know him because he was.
That's what I'm saying.
He was like he was there when what's the quarter the grandpa that won the Heisman for Florida State. He was there with him.
Okay.
And Peter Ward.
Of course, I wasn't as into college.
He was on the team when the Vols won the national championship.
Wasn't
yeah.
So I wasn't as into college football until I got into high school and started playing football. Oh, okay. So I kind of missed a lot of that. Like that was in '98.
Peter Ward was doing some Reggie Bush. He wasn't as fast as quick as Reggie, but he was pulling some
Reggie Bush would run from one sideline to the other. He would run from one sideline to the other sideline. Reggie was, and everybody talking about how great Percy Harvin was. To me, I feel like I don't say better. He was just more entertaining. Percy Harvin, he did everything, but Reggie was. That dude was different, man. And the second, I definitely would agree. I would say Fab Five. Yeah. And also the most recent one, James Wiseman, man. They did my boy dirt. I'm from Memphis. He only played 2 games with University of Memphis, and then they got rid of him. Well,
they said that man. What was it? They said that Penny
paid for his mama to move down there.
Yep.
But that was like in
high school.
Yeah, it didn't make any sense.
It's like, dang, you gonna get in trouble just doing something doing right by somebody. That's
stupid. Right.
So, but it goes back. But basically, like we were saying in the show, is like you have coaches that actually get carried. And so you have Penny.
So this gives him opportunity to do so without any repercussions.
Yeah, you have Penny that was like, "Hey man, I see the potential in you. Let me take care of you." And now, then it was such a pie, but now it's like, oh okay, that makes sense. So, anything else?
Amen. Jameis stole them crab legs. That's all it comes down to.
I mean, I hear you. Don't get me wrong. I hear you. Stealing is wrong and all that stuff. But I just feel like if James did this now, well, he looks stupid as hell.
Oh, extra stupid.
So yeah, you know what? I'm gonna take that back. You're right. I had to think about it in my head. Because if he did it now, it'd be like, bro, you could have just got $1 million to say.
He just got a problem at that point.
Yeah.
He's a klepto. He's like Deshaun Jackson.
But I guess my thing is
Rashawn Watson. Sorry.
No, don't get me started.
Sorry, Deshaun Jackson. My bad. You good?
Well, Deshaun Jackson, but that wasn't really.
That's not the same.
It wasn't no NIL. They just thought he was connected to the Crips. Was that though? They thought he was connected to the Rolling Sixes with Deshaun.
I think it was.
So, but long story short, y'all got anything else on this topic? I feel like we got to revisit this one.
Oh, good. It's going to come back because something stupid is going to happen during the college football season.
I love the term Bo came up with, NIL reparations, bro.
It's going to happen. It's so much news is going to come out about stuff. It's going to happen.
Anything else? Well, on second thoughts, just think. Thank you for listening on second thoughts.